Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Ryan back again with another video. Now, a lot of people on my channel probably, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are still back from the original, back in Madden 12, Madden 13, where I began. There's a lot of people out there that always tell me, Ryan, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't make YouTube videos. Ryan, if it wasn't for you in London and Chase, I wouldn't make videos. I wouldn't even, be playing Madden, That's pretty cool to me. I don't know how many people feel about that anymore. I don't know how many people feel that way specifically anymore. I know that I've been completely a ghost lately. I've been off and on active, nothing serious, nothing taken to the extreme. Like a lot of these dudes here have just been killing it. They're not lazy like I am, and I think this is a really good opportunity for me. If there's people out there, if there's some YouTubers out there that, got big and, began their, Madden and YouTube career, getting inspiration from myself or from London or from Chase or from any of the original, 3 to 5 people that did Madden YouTube. I mean, in my opinion, I think it went what was his name? B. Hackett was one of the originators of the Madden Ultimate Team YouTube video. And then you had, I don't want to say it was me, but I think it was me in London next. And then Cullenberger. Then you had Wiza, which he's not on here, unfortunately. I would love to, have him on here and rank him. My rankings aren't going to be for most, I know I'm kind of stalling here, but my rankings aren't going to be, current. So most of it will be current, but a lot of it is going to be what I remember, what I, have seen from these guys personally. I don't know what they're doing currently. I don't really watch Madden YouTube. I don't even really know anything going on in the game right now. But let's just go ahead and get it started. So we first have Anto the Boss here. Obviously, we're doing the Madden tier rankings, Madden YouTuber tier rankings. Anto the Boss, I got to be honest with you. For the longest time, I didn't really, know anything about Anto. I didn't really watch his videos. Nothing personal. I just never really, knew anything really about Anto and never really crossed paths with him. But I think it was around Madden 25. When he started doing I don't know if he was beginning to do it or if he had done it previously, but he was doing the the top plays of the week, and I thought it was a pretty awesome series, and I definitely started watching him. I subscribed to him, and I've even been featured on a couple of his videos from that. Obviously, my crazy reactions to Deacon Jones and whatever else the case may be, and he was actually a really cool awesome YouTuber, and I love watching his, videos, even though a lot of it was pre-recorded stuff like mine is. He did a really good job, actually did a lot better than I did, obviously. And then obviously, one of the things that I'll always remember about Anto is, back when London, for those, you may not even know who I'm talking about if you're a newer subscriber to me or something like that, but for all the OG people that, still, rock with me and watch my stuff anytime I upload, Anto actually donated to London's mom's GoFundMe out of nowhere. We never talked to Anto personally. He wasn't our friend, and he just, saw what was going on with London, and he donated a pretty good amount of money to her funeral expenses, and I'll always remember him for that. Makes really good content in my opinion, and I'm putting him at A tier because I just feel like he deserves to be there. Now, Bengal and me have kind of a funny back and forth, joking, trolling, sometimes serious, beef every once in a while. But for the most part, I really like what he does. I really think that his videos are not original, but he does it very well. The rebuilds, he loves talking about the draft. Really good at analyzing things, even if he's not always correct all the time. I mean, coming from me, I'm not always correct on predictions and whatnot that I do. But I love watching his stuff. Pop in his stream from time to time, unannounced. Just watch, just chill. Overall, I think he's a really cool guy. I'm gonna put him at B for now, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I have to move anything else around. In my personal opinion, from what I've watched of him, I think he is definitely a high tier B, nearly an A. And then we have here, I do believe this is CC. Again, never talked to CC in my life. And I'm not going to really spend a whole lot of time on people that I don't know personally or, spoke to. But from what I can see, every once in a while, if I, happen to stumble across one of his videos back when I was actually watching people, he was a really good, analyst of, the market in Madden, kind of like myself and Texas Boy, and definitely deserving to be in a high tier B. I'm not sure who this is. I made another, not familiar enough to rate. Again, I don't know a lot of these people. I don't watch a lot of Madden YouTube. It's nothing against these people. They could be A tier. They could be B tier. They could be S tier. I don't know. So I don't know who that is. I'm very sorry. I'm not going to try to do a bunch of research. I don't want to make this video like a million years long. Don't know who that is either. I'm sorry. Cookie Boy, again, another guy that I'm going to put into the B tier. Very high B. I've been watching, Madden videos and other YouTubers for a long time, and Cookie Boy was one of the, beginning tier guys like myself, London. There's Cullenberger, which we're going to get to here in a minute, Wiza, so on and so forth. Definitely deserving to be in the B tier. Now, Cullenberger. See, me and Cullenberger have had a really weird history. Started off, I was cool with him. I liked his videos. I thought he was, hilarious. Cullenberger is one of the, pioneers of Madden YouTube. But lately, he's just been a dick. So I'm not going to get into really specifics. All I'm going to say is the dude owes me money, so he's going into the trash tier. Not really going to talk about it anymore. Don't know who this is. I think that's Dom, I think his name is. Again, I may know who they are, but I'm not familiar enough to rate them. So again, you're not being put into a bad tier. I just don't know. Again, don't know who this is. Looks like a professional Madden player. Dubby. All I know is he streams. His streams are kind of funny and entertaining. He's a really good player. But again, I'm not familiar enough with his YouTube videos to rate him. Again, another guy I'm not very familiar with. I'm not even sure. I think his name is like Mayweather or something like that. And it looks like Eric. Yeah, I think it's like Mayweather or something. I don't know enough to rate him. I'm sorry. This is like like the Madden Daily Drops people. Anything involving EA is gonna go here. Jemiah, freaking hilarious. I mean, I'm not gonna put him in B tier because I don't watch him enough. But based on what I've actually watched of him and know of his videos, I'm going to put him in like a super high C, like so close to a B that he should be like in the middle here. He's very funny, but I'm just not so familiar with his content to know. Mr. Golden Sports, just because of, the history I have with him and, how hilarious he is, I'm putting him in A just for being, a super OG. I've known him since Madden 13, late Madden 13. Not really on a cool basis with him. Like I wouldn't consider him like a good friend of mine, but enough to where if push came to shove and like maybe if I needed to talk to someone about Madden or anything else and he was there to talk to, he would definitely talk to me. I would talk to him. His videos are good, super hilarious, definitely a little bit loud, but Mr. Golden Sports definitely deserves to be in the A tier. Gut Fox, another guy that's like, again, I didn't really know of him for a while, and then I know that he started doing like the, Market Mondays. Like I'm gonna go ahead and come out and say I created Market Monday. I know a lot of people will sit there and be like, well, I only know of Gut Fox's Market Monday. You copied him. Let's get the record straight here. I came up with Market Monday in the early first week of Madden 13. You can go back in my YouTube video history. You can find that I did Market Monday in Madden 13. Other than that, Gut Fox is like super high B tier. You know what? I'm actually going to put him in the A tier because he actually does super informative videos, and I love that. I love that a lot more than I do like super entertainment. But when people are super entertaining, they definitely deserve to be in the S tier, and I will definitely give people their due for that. But Gut Fox, one of the best YouTubers out there for Madden, for information, analysis, things you need to know about chemistries and things you need to know about abilities and anything, promos. Go watch Gut Fox. And I'm not it sounds like this is like a sponsored video and Gut Fox is paying me money to say this, but I swear to God, I'm just saying he's a pretty good guy. Again, don't know who that is. I'm sorry. IMAV, again, I used to watch IMAV a long time ago, and I really liked his videos. I think he did a really good, series where he would play, I think he was calling it, Full Game Friday. I love watching those. His reactions are hilarious. He's, the little catchphrase he always had, I'm not the best at Madden, but I'm all right, though. And that's pretty much how I feel about him as a YouTuber. He's not the best, but he's definitely all right. I'm putting him in B. This guy, I think this is the guy that killed a dog or something, so I'm putting him in trash. And again, I think this is Chaos, a professional player. I don't know enough about him. K, this is the first S. Not even close. KK is one of the best dudes in the entire community. One of the better YouTubers. Definitely deserving to be in the S tier. I have nothing really to say. If you don't know who KKS is, go look him up on YouTube. You'll put him in the S tier as well. Matster Gamer, I have never watched his videos, but I think he's a really cool guy. I'm sure he makes decent content. I'm going to put him in C just because I know, I don't know, just because I don't know a lot about him, but I'm sure based on his personality on Twitter, he makes decent videos. He may even be in the B or A tier. I'm just not sure. Don't know who that is. I'm sorry, I just don't know the logo. Mike Mack, again, another guy I'm putting right into B. Love his videos, really cool guy. Talked to him many occasion. He's probably a high B. He's probably maybe right here, right there. Again, here's another guy right into the S tier. Nothing needs to be said about MMG other than very good videos, hilarious, awesome dude. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. It looks like a logo I would make in Madden 13. That's kind of cool. Who is this? This seems like someone I should know. Your boy Pizza. Okay. So again, I've never watched this stuff, but I know he's a good YouTuber. I'm going to put him into B. He's probably an A. He may even be an S. I don't know, but I'm putting him into B because I know based off his reputation alone, and how many people talk about him and, rate him, he's got to be there. Is this iPod King Carter? I don't even know. No, POP I don't know who that is. So it looked like iPod King Carter just because of the king crown and whatever. I don't know. Gaming Powerhouse, one of the funniest dudes out there. I don't know him based on YouTube videos, but I know his streams are hilarious. I'm gonna put him in C. Problem right, I didn't even know he made YouTube videos. I thought he was just a streamer. I'm putting him in not familiar enough. This is QJB. Love this stuff back in the day. I don't know if he still uploads, but I'm putting him in B. Another guy I'm putting into A. Fellow Titans fan, fellow friend, cool ass dude. Definitely. RBT, definitely deserving of being an A. It's kind of funny. I remember him back in the day. This is a kind of funny story. I'm not trying to make the video super long, but RBT is one of the guys we found out about near the Madden 25 era. Me and my friend London, obviously, if you guys know London 07. Hey guys, this is London RTR. Oh my God, Walter Payton. I pulled 1 of 100. We actually found RBT through something that I actually came up with. I'm like, London, people are stealing our descriptions of our videos and trying to get views off of it. And he's like, well, how do you know? And it was one of the funniest things ever. Sitting in a call with London, explaining to him what I did. I'm like, okay, I put a code word into, the super long list. You know how YouTubers used to have the mega long list of it would say Madden 25 pack opening, Madden 25 epic reaction, Madden 25 glitch, Madden 25 how to make coins, Madden 25 how to, beat the computer on all Madden, Madden 25 how to win every solo challenge, Madden 25 blah, blah, blah. Right underneath, in the middle of all that spam, I put tags scummed from Ryan. Tags scummed from Ryan. Basically, just to see if anyone would just copy, paste, not even look, and put it into their video. And guess who popped up when I searched tags scummed from Ryan95? None other than my boy RBT. That's how I figured out about him. He was funny ever since. Love the dude. Definitely deserving of A tier. Myself, okay. Not a lot of people want to rate themselves, and I'm obviously one of those people. I'm not going to rate myself. But I will say, I feel like at some point in time, and when I made videos, when I was, back in the, beginning days, not a lot of people knew what was good in making videos. Not a lot of people knew what was entertaining. I know that I entertained a lot of people. I don't think, I would be anywhere close to an S tier, anywhere close to an A tier, and hell, maybe not even anywhere close to a B tier. But I think if there was something kind of in the middle and I had to rate myself, I think that's where I would probably personally fit in. Again, I'm just going to put myself in trash just because I don't currently upload. But you guys can make the decision. I don't, it's not going to hurt my feelings. If you think I'm in the D tier, if you think I'm in the C tier, the B tier, A tier, whatever, you can put it in the comments. I'm putting myself at trash. Again, if I had to rate myself, not based on now, but based on, my history, I'd probably put myself maybe a little bit closer to B than C, but somewhere still in the middle. I'm putting myself at trash. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit. Well, we don't need to talk a whole bunch about Savage Madden. The dude's awesome. He's a really cool guy. I consider him a friend of mine. I think he makes great videos. I'm putting him in A. Maybe he would fit somewhere better in the middle of A and B because he's mostly a gameplay guy. But I'm going to put him in like a lower tier A, super high tier B. Definitely right at the cusp of being, a super high B, but still an A. Definitely going to put him there. ScoMo. I like ScoMo's streams more than I like his YouTube videos. I on my Twitter channel, I put him as an A, but I don't really want to clog up the A's with a whole bunch of people. Again, ScoMo would probably fit, right there in the super high B. Nothing bad to say about ScoMo. He's always been a really cool friend of mine ever since Madden 13. Definitely a really cool-ass dude. He deserves to be there, in my opinion. If it was for streaming, I would put him, in my opinion, I put him at S. I love watching his streams. But for now, for YouTube, we're putting him in at B. I don't know who this is. Put him there. TD Presents, I personally found his videos to be awesome. Back when him and the He Who Shall Not Be Named on YouTube would do their Guess Who's and whatnot. I think he's an A-tier player. A-tier, YouTuber. When I say player, I meant YouTuber. I'm not sure who this is. TD, JP. I don't know. Is that TD again? I'm not familiar. Texas boy. Nothing needs to be said. Putting him at A. Again, a super cool guy. Have known him since the beginning. I definitely think his content is very similar to what mine would be at if I would actually, upload every single day. Really good, informative videos. Not great at Madden, not even good at Madden, just good enough to get some pretty cool gameplays. Fun ass dude, known him for a long time. Nothing bad to say about Tex. He's at A. This is That Walker. Again, I've never watched him. I know of him, but I don't know. Who the hell is this? Throne. Okay. So I just didn't know him by his picture. Again, this is kind of like the whole like Matster thing, where I know, and like your boy Pizza, I know that a lot of people really like his content. I'll put him at high C. Again, I don't know, but he's probably somewhere in the middle of C and B just based off reputation alone. So that probably means he's probably like in the A tier. Toke. Here's another guy. I'm putting it S because, again, another guy that I've known from the beginning. I knew Toke before he even had 1 subscriber. I knew of Toke. I didn't know him, and I still really don't know Toke. I've never really gone out of my way to try to, befriend him. I would consider him a friend, an acquaintance. I know he's known of me since the beginning as well. I remember seeing him first day on the Madden Invitational Tournament. He was actually wearing a t-shirt saying subscribe to Toke Nasty, and that's always one of the things that I've always, kept in a folder of like memories of stuff, is that screenshot of him wearing that shirt. And he was actually, self-promoting himself, and I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And from then on, it's just been history. Toke, every video is entertaining to me. I watch a lot of his stuff, and I definitely think he deserves to be an S. Again, another guy, in my opinion, if I can scoot him on over there, if there was a triple S tier, based on content alone and personality, everything, I would probably put Vic at a tier, and quite frankly, I think I can, if I add a row above, and I'm not like, trying to, well, that's actually black, but I don't know why I guess because I chose black. I guess we'll do orange. But yeah, why is it not, okay, here we go. And then we'll change this just to S. Kind of taking a long time for my point to get across, but there we go. There's the tier list. Vic is a guy where didn't really know a whole lot about him. I was doing like something in Madden 25 where I was actually trying to give back to the community, trying to get a whole bunch of guys to collaborate with me from Xbox that I've never really heard of, saying, hey, if you want to get your face or your videos here on the channel for a little bit, for a little bit of time, upload something, a giveaway, or announce like what you want to do for a giveaway, give away a million or so coins or something like that to the community. It was kind of near the end of the year, and Vic actually made a video, and he sent it over to me. And what's funny about that is how Vic has like super good, over the top, awesome edit videos, top tier, like not even just of Madden YouTube, of like all of YouTube, like top tier in my opinion. He actually was doing stuff like that. Now it was way toned down to the point where it wasn't as well, flowing as it is now. It wasn't like super, entertaining or whatever to watch, but it was a lot of memes. It was a lot of like, things popping up on the screen, a lot of stuff that I felt like shouldn't be on YouTube because, I thought it would get taken down. I thought it would be flagged, and I was scared to put it on my channel. And I kind of messaged him, and I'm like, I think you probably don't want to have this stuff in your videos because you're probably going to get, a copyright strike. Funny thing is, ever since that day, he's been doing exactly what he sent me, and I turned it down and told him to make something more, clean. And he's actually, super taken off, past me well, far in the past, and he's never looked back, and he makes the best videos that I've seen in the Madden community, and it's not even, remotely close. And I'm not saying that because I've known Vic for a long time, and I consider him to be a friend of mine. I don't know, lately I haven't really been talking to a lot of my friends, and it's kind of, it's just something like super personal about how my anxiety and stuff has been, and me wanting to just, distance myself from stuff. But Vic is definitely way up there, and hopefully he doesn't think that I just like don't care about him or, Tex or Clickwit or anything like that. I think he deserves, maybe even to be above this. Wheels, another guy that's really good. I'm putting him in A. I'm not going to talk a whole bunch about his, videos. Maybe I put him in between A and B. I think he, in his video, he was just, he took my name and he was just like, yeah, I'll put Ryan here. I know I don't really talk to Wheels a lot. I'm fine with that. I have no hard feelings about that at all. But I would just, same thing. Wheels, you go there. Okay. Him, don't know. Xerxes, I'm putting him at A. I didn't like Xerxes at first. A lot of people don't know this. Maybe not even Xerxes himself. I didn't really like him at first. I thought he was just, spamming out videos just to get, that ad revenue. And what's funny is after a while, I'm like, you know what? You may not be making like the best content ever. Like you may just be, as Mutt Guru said one day, you might just be regurgitating the same stuff that, you know, EA blogs are posting and, you know, people on streams are talking about, or maybe even directly like taking someone else's, you know, video and kind of like making it into your own by like talking about other stuff or whatever. But at some point in my mind, my entire like thought process flipped, and I'm like, that's actually hilarious. Like, he is dedicated to what he does. You may not like him. It's like John Cena. It really is like John Cena. You may not like him. You may not hate him. But whether you like it or not, he's there. And he's not going anywhere. That's how Xerxes is. I think he'll appreciate me saying that if he even watches this, if he even looks for his name. I think it's hilarious. I think he deserves to be an A. Definitely not going to put him in S, though, because, like, in terms of, like, content and, like, awesome videos, like, these guys are above all. But definitely he deserves to be in A, in my opinion, just based on what he's done in the little amount of time that he's actually been on the map. And then another guy that I know of, but I'm just not familiar. I don't watch Madden YouTubers, new guys. I'm sure he's good, but I'm going to put him there. Again, this is my tier list. I mean, take it for whatever it's worth. I know a lot of people may not even give a shit about what I have to say, but some people may, you know, again, view me as like a pioneer or an OG in the Madden community, and they may want to hear my thought process on this. Maybe some guys, like, I know for a fact, just looking at a couple of these guys, they have told me in the past that, you know, I was one of the people that they watched, you know, getting started and whatnot. And I just think that this is probably where I would rank them. A lot of it is based off of, you know, people that I've personally, you know, have talked to or personally have, you know, had history with or whatever. Like, you know, putting ScoMo up here really high. I still think he deserves to be there. Vic being super high, even though, like I said, he's like one of my friends or whatever. Tex, like I know a lot of these seem like, you know, I'm just putting them in, you know, shouting them out and get them up, you know, so high because they're like, you know, a friend or an acquaintance of mine or whatever. But I think they deserve to be there 100%. Again, the whole RBT thing, saying that, you know, he's a fellow Titans fan or whatever, just because I'm saying that doesn't mean that that's why I'm putting him there. I mean, that's a contributing factor, but I still think he is an A-tier person. Other than that, again, no hard feelings to these guys. I don't know enough about you, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that would put me right in that tier list. Like, I don't even know who you are, or, you know, you may put me in D or put me in trash. Like, I understand you may not know a lot, and that's perfectly fine. Again, these guys I'm not familiar with. The only guy I would probably really drag up, just because I know for a fact he makes good videos and I just don't know enough about him, would be Mayweather. And I'd probably put him at like in the middle of A and B, but probably at A. I know a lot of people really like him. Again, the only person I would really consider to be absolute bottom of the barrel scum trash would be this guy, just because of what I've heard. Cullenberger, until he pays me my $100 that he owes me, is staying here. Otherwise, he'd probably be up here. And quite frankly, maybe up here because of how much I would, you know, love watching his videos back in the day. But he's that trash. And is there any way I could like add somebody? Let's just pretend that this person right here with the old school X Ryan 915 logo is London. Just because of my history with London and how much I just thought it was hilarious that I got him into Madden, I would put London up here. Like, London deserves to be on this list. Why is London not here? I know he doesn't upload anymore, but let's have a legacy tier list. Like, let's have legacy people that you could add in, like legends, like Mutt Hall of Famers. Like, London needs to be here. But other than that, guys, I don't know what possessed me to make this video. I think I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. If you guys think that this tier list is somewhat, you know, correct, or maybe I'm just blowing smoke and I don't know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments. If you liked listening to my input on some of this stuff, let me know. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to try to get some videos in before Madden 20 because I am going to be playing it again. I'm just going to try to get back into the swing of things. I mean, I just talked for 30 minutes straight, no break, no edits, no cuts. And I pretty much did a fine job, so I'm pretty sure I'd be okay coming back to it. Just a lot of this is like a anxiety trigger to me, because this is when my anxiety was at its worst and my panic disorder was at its worst, was when I was making videos for some reason. But hopefully, you know, I could maybe get back into the swing of things. I'm not promising anything. I'm probably going to lose another 50 subscribers for making this video, because people are going to be like, oh, that guy, yeah, I don't even know why I'm subscribed to him. See ya. But nonetheless, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.